Another story you need to keep your eye on as we head into Florida's wildfire season. A brush fire burned 2 homes near Weeki Wachee in Hernando County. It burned about 110 acres east of US 19. Hernando County Fire Rescue is calling this one suspicious. It's contained right now, but Nightside Sarah Rosario spoke to homeowners who were suddenly in the line of danger.
This is one of several hot spots still burning, and even though it's pretty small, there are so many of these burning across the area. The smoke so thick in parts that I was having a hard time breathing, and we could hardly see as we were driving into this neighborhood. We're told it happened just around 2:30 p.m. where neighbors called 911 after seeing smoke and ash flying around their house. This is happening here in the Royal Highlands neighborhood. The flames moving so quickly, it destroyed this home. The 2 people living inside were able to make it out safely, but we're told they tried to put out the flames at first using a garden hose and water from a neighbor's pool to put it out, but it wasn't enough. By the time crews arrived, 2 other homes were damaged. A neighbor we spoke to cries as she told us she didn't know if she'd make it out alive. Her family van burned as she tried to grab all of her medicine and some of her valuables, but thankfully crews were able to make it to her house to keep the fire from getting to her home just in time.
God was on our side. Sorry. It was scary. I hugged a tree and prayed.
No word yet on what caused the fire, but we're told crews like this one will be going throughout the neighborhood throughout the night to make sure that hot spots like these don't spread. We're told this area hasn't had rain in at least 3 weeks. Sarah Rosario, 10 News.
Yeah, it is dry out there. So thankful for those first responders, by the way. We were actually watching the fire from radar that we use for tracking storms because it could tell the smoke from the regular air, and you can see this popping up right here. You're going to see the smoke blow off towards the south-southwest right there. That was from earlier. This is up towards the northern end of the Suncoast Parkway, north and east of Weeki Wachee. Winds have gone light, but they will stay out of the north and come back up as we go into tomorrow. So the smoke, if there's anything left, will be coming back in that direction. We haven't necessarily been dry if you look at the numbers since January 1. Almost 8 inches of rain. We're over by 2.5 inches, but we got 5 of that in January, not much in February. And just let's think about it. We could have an active fire season. We have debris from Irma laying around. We had the freezes in January, which killed some things, plus that warm and dry, record warm February, and not much rain in the month of February. We were a little bit below average, not much though. Plus La Nina is still going, and that's usually warm and dry for us, which we've been for the most part. Now, this is the dry season. But look at these months. You get into March, April, May. The temperatures go up. The rain doesn't. So it starts to dry things out even more so. So the threat gets higher as we get towards the end, April, May, and June. Drought-wise, we look really good right now. That's not an issue. But if you take a look at our chance for fire potential, the month of March, near normal. Look what happens in April and in May. And then finally, as we get the rainy season going in June, the forecast is that will start to come back down. So let's hope that that is the case and that it's not as bad as it could be.
And now is a great time to download the 10 News app. We will send you push alerts with any information about fires that might pop up in your area.